What's up YouTube, Danny Hype here with another Dragon Ball Super video. Today's video is a deck profile. So normally I actually don't like posting deck profiles unless I've either won a tournament with it or I've been testing and done really good with it. The only reason I'm posting this one is because Set 4 is about to release, and I've been doing a lot of stuff on Twitch. So I've been kind of neglecting my YouTube channel, unfortunately, because I've been streaming a lot on Twitch. And if you haven't caught some of my streams, you guys don't see what I'm testing or playing. But this deck is a baby deck that we built last night that I'm going to be testing a lot this week, coming up for the event. So this is kind of a general build of the idea of what I'm going for, which I'm going to run through with you guys. So let me know what you guys think by leaving a comment in the comment section below, or just come catch my stream and watch me test some of the baby decks. Maybe you guys have a baby deck that you guys want to throw my way, and I can kind of incorporate it. This build that I have isn't final, I'm going to be testing it, but this is the general idea I have for when the set drops that I'm going to be playing, that I think is going to be really fun outside of the, what is going to be powerful blue leaders with the flute and the Bardock and the Goten, all that shenanigans. So I'm trying to, think outside the box and not play what's going to be super powerful quite yet. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so here's the deck. It is the baby leader. If you guys don't know what he does, it's when he swings, he draws, and then when he awakens, he untaps 2 energy, which I actually believe is going to be a key ability coming up this next set. Whereas before, drawing 2 was probably the better option. I actually believe in this next set, untapping 2 energy is actually going to be more crucial than the drawing 2. Ability, it's just when he attacks, he draws, and then you can give a battle card minus 10,000, or give one of your battle cards minus 10,000 as well. Alright, so now let's get into the battle cards. For the 1-drop, here we have the Trunks. So now there's usually kind of debate whether Trunks or Cabo, or even playing both. For this particular deck, I like Trunks, but normally I actually prefer the Cabo. But we'll get into why this Trunks is better in a second. But he is basically a new Cabo where you take a life and give yourself crit and 10,000, which is actually very powerful. The next one is your super combo for sure. I'm using the Handy Giro just because it's a Machine Mutant, but this deck doesn't really have anything Machine Mutant requirement, so you can actually play any of the red super combos because I don't have any searches or anything in this deck. The next one, I've chosen the new Burst Attack Son Gohan. Now, the idea here is that I want to chain attack Zeno cheaply, and that's why I'm using this Trunks. And now after I Zeno, cards I want to draw back into are things like Son Gohan or Hit. So if I chain Zeno us and we both draw back to 5 cards, my turn starts, you do what you do, my turn starts, I come back to 6 cards. I play 1 as energy, I'm back down to 5, I play this Burst Son Gohan to 4, I swing, draw 2, I'm back to 6. So that's why I actually really like him after a chain Zeno play, because not only can you put on pressure, but you actually draw some cards. And then obviously chain Zeno is just, I think it's my favorite play in the game right now. It just helps you get out of any sticky situation. If you're behind, it gets you out of a situation. If your opponent's drawing like crazy, it gets you out of a situation. They have a big board, it gets you out of that situation. So chain attack Zeno is just an easy out to a bunch of the powerful things, and without Cold Bloodlust running around, like not as much at least. And the next card is Hit. I've been battling with 4 or 3. He's down to 3 now because the deck is actually quite tight on space. But I chose the 3, but because I don't really want to see him until later game anyways. Like I want to see him after a chain Zeno, play, because after doing chain Zeno, playing Gohan or playing this Hit are pretty devastating for your opponent. So that's why I really like the Hit. Then I have my Unbreakables. Again, it's down to 3. I normally play 4. Unbreakables, like my other second favorite card, like with having 8 super combos is so powerful. But with this deck, and with how fast this meta is going to be, sometimes it's hard to use, this one drop to pay the 10k for it. But I still love my Unbreakable. Again, this is all testing. The next one, so I needed the blue package here. Now the blue package is mainly for Senzu Bean, because I think Senzu Bean is one of the most powerful cards in the game right now. This and Nimbus, I believe, are some of the most crucial cards to have in your deck this coming set if you want to combat aggression. And obviously I don't have yellow in this deck, so I'm going to be using Senzu Bean. Then there's the Jacko, again, for decks that are trying to all-in you. Powerful decks like my Gohan deck, they can get surprised if they try to push all in, all of a sudden you're like Jacko, 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 and then their final push, it doesn't kill you, and then you just kill them on the crackback. Then obviously there's your Zeno for the chain Trunks play. Now Objection is the other one. Now this one was kind of up in the air because I didn't actually know what I wanted to play here. I could play Whis for more negates, which is in my sideboard right now, which is easily could be the Objection if you don't want to play the Objection. But I do want to test the Objection because it is a decent turn 2 play. especially because my baby leader draws on attack. So it doesn't, yes, it nags your hand, but with baby leader, you can actually keep your hand size relatively okay with objection, especially with people being aggro. You're actually going to get a lot of cards to your hand anyways, so objection isn't bad. Having that extra energy might actually save your life. That and keeping up with SS3 with the objection could be really beneficial. So that's why I'm going to be testing out objection. Plus I just needed another blue source, right? Because we want, ideally I want 16 blue, but for now we're playing 4, 8, 12, 15 blue. We'll see how that works. But the next one is Fu. I just think, you know, all the black cards, he's probably the best one. There's a lot of good choices. You know, I really like Time Patrol Trunks. You can easily put in Mass Saiyan to help you kill things, or the new food if you need to some kind of board control. But I feel like I have Chain Zeno, so maybe I don't need board control as much. And plus with these other cards, so I like the draw too, especially after a Chain Zeno play, drawing into Fu and getting those cards. You know, it's just insanely powerful. I do like the Fu the best out of all of the Overrealm. And then the last 3 cards, which are, some of them are just, it's what makes Baby somewhat relevant, and I'm hoping pushes him over so he can be a tier 1 leader and not just be filled with blue leaders, because I do think blue leaders are going to run rampant this next set coming up. But this card, Revenge Deathball, oh baby, it's probably my new favorite card coming up in this set. Basically it's an activate battle, so when they come in at you, when they're swinging at you, if they have like a Cabo or they're trying to go aggressive with a small base, this is like a mini Shigesh Goku. You can just, if they have a 15k or less base, you can just kill them no matter how much they combo. They can combo up to 100k with their, you know, with their double strike Cabo for the win, and you play Revenge Ball and you just kill them. Isn't that insane? And you also get 10,000 on top of that. So not only do you get 10,000 power, you minus them 15,000. Now if you can't actually kill them with Revenge Death Ball, that's still a 25k combo protect, right? Like, let's say they're swinging with a 20k. You use Revenge Death Ball, you protect yourself, giving yourself 10,000 boost, and then you give their attack minus 15,000. So now their final swing, or their swing, is swinging for a lot less. So now a 25k combo for one, I think that's a pretty big deal. So that's why I just love this Revenge Death Ball right now. It's actually such a really good card, and Baby's the only one that can use it. So that's why I really want to push this Baby and try to make it work, because I just love this card. So now this one, Unending Awakening. This is something that my friend Luca brought to me, and I didn't realize this. I was like, and a lot of people actually don't realize this, is with Unending Awakening, Baby awakens, he actually becomes a Saiyan, a machine mutant, and there's actually another one, I can't remember, a Great Ape. So he actually gets that Saiyan tag, which allows you to use Unending Awakening. So now imagine an aggro deck trying to push at you, and you have Senzu Bean and Unending. That's a 25k body for the turn. Good luck getting through that with all of your weenie, you know, with your Goten, Goku attacks, all those weenie attacks, you know? When people try to swarm board with you, trying to swing with all these 15ks. Now, you have 2 different forms of Senzu Bean, which I think are just going to be insane against aggro right now. So this deck is really defensive, right? You have your Senzu Bean, you have your Unending, you have your Revenge Death Ball, you have your Jackals, you know? Good luck trying to push through all of that before, and then afterwards I'm going to Chain Zen you and then burst attack or hit you or something like that, you know what I mean? Good luck with all of that. So that's why I really like this, the defensive package here, and then, you know, the Chain Zag Zeno to get you out of sticky situations, and then just hit and burst attack and Fu are kind of like your killers along with your leader. Now the last one is Vengeful Onslaught. Now this one, I really like the card. I'm trying to figure out the best way for it to be applicable, and right now it's just with the burst attack Son Gohan. Activate main, you can restand one of your guys that's 15k or less, and then give it 5k. So imagine the play being you chain attack Zeno, you know, you go to whatever cards, and then the following turn you swing with, you play the Gohan, you swing with him, you draw 2, back up to 6, during that battle you combo 1 card, right? Then you play Vengeful Onslaught, going back down to 4 cards, restand him, he's now a 20k beater, and then he swings again and draws you another 2, back up to 6. Like, how nuts is that, right? It just sounds very powerful. You can even, you know, restand your Trunks. You know, you swing with Trunks, go to 15k, restand him, you go up to 10k, but you also still have the previous 10k on you, so now you're at 25k or whatever, you know, swinging whatever boost you have on you, right? So this Vengeful Onslaught is actually really powerful. It can just restand some of your guys. Also, it can actually restand anybody, because your baby will just minus 10,000 to your hit when he swings, or minus 10,000 to your chain, or even minus 10,000 to your foo, so you can swing it again, right? Because then when you get minus 10,000, you can use Vengeful because it's less than 15, and then swing with it again, right? This card is very powerful. I'm trying to find the best use for it, but right now this is what I got. And yeah, that's the deck, you guys. I'm really excited to play baby. You know, I actually really liked the Machine Mutant stuff, like the Dr. Mew stuff from the set before, but obviously it wasn't too powerful. I'm hoping this baby is really powerful, and I'm hoping it can combat a lot of these blue decks that are going to be really aggressive and really strong. But yeah, this is what I got so far. The side deck is kind of just, I was just throwing these cards, just wanted to see what they look like. Some of them are really good, like this Val Vengeance. It'll be really good in certain matchups, not all of them. That's why it's in the side deck. You know, maybe the Whis is better than the Objection. These are just the steal card, you know, maybe, or just another kill card. But they're just kind of side deck options. Obviously, I always say to you guys, your side deck should always be based on what your meta that you're playing against at your locals, or what you think your deck is weak against. But for now, yeah, this is the deck, you guys. I hope you enjoy, and if you haven't already, you come check out my Twitch stream. The link will be down in the section below, and you know, check me test this deck out, and I'll make some tweaks, and hopefully this can be our next meta breaking deck.